This was my setup 2 months ago. Since then, I've added a bunch more lights, a few notable yet little accessories, a new monitor arm, and a few more things that I want to cover in this video. So initially, I actually was planning to make multiple short videos covering each individual thing, but procrastination got the better of me, and now I'm sitting here with all this built-up footage of unboxings, setups, that I've just decided to put it all into the one compilation of a video. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's go back to April of this year. For a while, I was quite content with how it all looked, but the monitor arm in particular was one element of my setup that I just couldn't quite wrap my head around. Wasn't quite 100% happy with. It was this one main gripe that I had with it, and it was a cable tray. Let me see if I can show you guys. Basically down here, that basically just made my desk like, not even made, it's not even past tense, but it makes my desk just super chunky, super thick. So you basically, your typical monitor arms can really only fit on this kind of thickness. Now that was like mega thick, so there's no chance for me to put a traditional clamp style monitor arm on. I purchased a Vivo monitor arm, dual monitor arm, and it just wouldn't fit, and it made me sad. I like gave up for a while. I was actually losing hope. It's not that the cable tray isn't useful at all. Like, as you can see, I still use it. It's still a jungle mess in there, but at least it works, you know? It works, does the job. But it's the fact that it's just extra chunky, that it just wouldn't let me use the monitor arm for anything, so that really annoyed me. So I gave up for a while looking, and then I found this one Vivo monitor arm that sat on a glass base, and basically what that enabled me to do was put my monitors on an actual arm, but the one problem was it was just this massive chunk-a-donk on my desk. Like, it's not even funny how much space it actually took. It was definitely better than having just the default monitor stands, but at the same time, it just wasn't very effective for the aesthetic I was going for. Like, I'm sure it would work for like literally any other person for their use cases, like it does its job, but in terms of aesthetics, wasn't for me. Wasn't for me. So then I gave up for a while, you know? I was like, I'm not gonna find a monitor arm for this desk. If I wanted a monitor arm, then I'll probably have to get a whole new desk. So I started to look at, you know, Omnidesk, Desky, some desk manufacturers in Australia. I was looking at standing desks. I was actually like really close to buying one, but I found on Omnidesk, I found these lineup of monitor arms from Prism Plus, and that's when I got introduced to this bad boy. What it does is it clamps from the top, and I'll show you down here, just up here, basically where my finger's pointing. There is basically where it clamps on, over there. So as you can see, it's like a very slim profile, so it's able to just slip through that cable tray. And what it enabled me to do was basically use an Allen key and screw it up the top, just in there. If you can see that, it enables me to basically tighten the clamp from the top, and it was just a very easy process. And as you can see from the footage I took ages ago when I set this up, now I have the monitor arm I've always been waiting for, you know? Like, it's not even funny how long I've gone without having this monitor arm. It was like the biggest eyesore for my setup. Like, everything else was like clean, and then I just had that massive glass base, and it just was not it. Like, I can't even tell you guys like how much it annoyed me, but it did, and I fixed it. So thank you, Prism Plus, for making a nice monitor arm. And it also has USB 3.0 processors, so that's cool too. I rarely use it, but on the odd case I need to plug in a flash drive or whatever, it's there, and it's cool to have. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the monitor arms. I'll drop a link in the description if you want to check it out, but highly recommend. You know, you can adjust it any way you want, and you can put vertically, horizontally. Yeah, and it's got good cable management options. I'll flip you guys around. So yeah, got good cable management options there. you know, just your standard, but the standard works and you can't complain there. So if you're looking for a monitor arm and your desk is chunky, this is the way to go. No more glass bases, unless you're into that stuff, you know? As I said, it wasn't the fault of the product, it was just the fault of me. My brain couldn't handle the look of the glass-based monitor arm stand, but yeah, now I got this, and I'm happy. That was pretty much the main upgrade I wanted to do, and then all of a sudden I wanted to upgrade more stuff. You know how it goes, once you upgrade one thing, you want to upgrade the whole thing. Alright, but I'll take you guys to later in the month where I do my next upgrade, which is sneak peek. Let's do the next upgrade. The 22nd of April, I got my new Mousepad. Got the topographic black and white design. Very popular nowadays, but this one struck my eye because it had a bit of like zigzaggy textures on it, a bit like harsher lines. You guys can see, like normally with the topographic designs, you see them like they're very circular designs. This one just had a lot more jagged lines, and just something about it just struck to me because I was gonna go for something different, you know, get something that not everyone had, but I saw this and I was like, with my neutral setup, black and white, where I can change the colors to be anything I want, I can change up the color scheme anytime I want, I just had to get it, you know, and it's very good quality. I have no complaints with it. Looks exactly like it does in the pictures, and yeah, now I can game with style. So I got my previous mousepad just from Amazon, and it did its job for five years now. That's crazy. But yeah, the text was just fading out, and I didn't even like the text to begin with. The logo was cool, but you know, I'd rather have just the plain black mousepad, and I've always wanted a mousepad with a design. So while I upgrade the monitor arm, I was like, how else can I upgrade my setup? And mousepad was the next thing, and it was coming from London, I believe, from the UK. So it took a while to get here, but it was definitely worth the wait, and it just adds a lot of character to the setup, you know? Before it was just like plain black. It was a nice accent, nice contrast from the white desk, but now you got a bit of both, so yeah. Pretty snazzy. Anyway, on to the next. So my Nanoleaf arrived probably like 3 days before my mousepad arrived, and I decided to put it in the left corner of my setup, and I think it turned out really good. I accidentally made it a J, so my name's Jack, and I accidentally made it a J, as you can see. When I was doing it, I swear, I was not meaning to make it a J, but I was just making a design, and that's the one that fit, and I just stuck to it. And then my girlfriend told me, oh, you made it a J. I was like, I did? And I stared at it, I was like, I did too. So it's a J, it fits in well, and it's a very easy process. I feel like I shouldn't have put it so close to the wall just in case I want to add more to it, because I think just because I put it like that close to the corner of the wall, I won't be able to, I guess, squeeze the cable through to wrap it around if I want to put more on this side, but I probably won't even end up doing that because it's a J. It's a J now, and I can save money by not getting more Nanoleaf because it's a J. So I'm very responsible with my money, you know. And now phase 3 of my setup. And I'm loving the Mario background, to be honest. Are you guys vibing with the Mario background? Especially with the orange, it fits. Yeah, I got the monitor arm, plus the mousepad, and now plus the Nanoleaf, and it's all coming together. And also, if you want me to do a setup tour, I'm like more than down to make a setup video just to talk about all the little things I have, because I want to make a video about the Stream Deck. I'm not a streamer, but like it's like just really useful. Just like keyboard, mouse. This is probably the next thing I did. You know, just like talking about dual monitor arms, talking about just the monitors. I already talked about the arms, just the monitors. Talk about the PC, specs of the PC. Like, there's so much stuff I want to talk about. Like, for real, I just have so much planned for this YouTube channel, and I'm just really excited to share it with you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy it, because I feel like there's a lot to talk about and a lot to share with the community I hope to build up. So, all right, let's talk about the next upgrade. All right, so this is my setup as it stands right now, and this would be one thing I didn't actually record, but like previously, but this would be the next upgrade I added. So I had the Nanoleafs, and then I just wanted another light just to kind of accent different parts of my room. So basically, I just mainly wanted one to highlight my posters. So I have that shining on that, and then my Nanoleaf shining on that side. At the moment, because like the camera just does not like it when I turn this up bright. So I have this one set at a lower brightness, so it's not shining as bright on these posters. But normally it would shine just a little bit dimmer than this one. That's one upgrade that I was really happy with. And I've got the other two lights just shining on my pops and just like my shoes. But I feel like I want to put a bookshelf of some sort, like a bookshelf with like collectibles or like just tech, maybe just like my old keyboards and stuff in the future. That's basically what this light does. It's just not really a real functional light. It's just for the ambience, just for the aesthetic, you know. And I got my little strip lighting in the back of my desk also. So right now I'm rocking the orange scheme. Like, I can literally just control all the lights with my phone. All the lights are controlled by Google. So this light tower, I have currently put 3 smart globes in them. So, and they're all synced to my Google Home, which is just sitting in my lamp here. I should really like where it's sitting. It's like the lamp I've got just has this little space. My Google Home Mini is just sitting right in the middle. And my whole room is pretty much smart now, except the light strip, unfortunately. That one is just controlled on the Miros app, and unfortunately I just have to turn it on and off, change the colors through the app and not through Google or whatever. Oh yeah, I just noticed this. If anyone noticed this, then I'm sorry. Let me just, I fixed Lockjaw. I'll fix all this later, but you know, I don't know how I feel about Funko Pops anymore. Like, I used to always buy them, and now I've just stopped, and they kind of just sit there. I'm planning to redo this stuff as well. I'm not sure if I actually angled my camera this way before for all the other videos, but like, I got my Funko Pops up there, my desk right underneath, and then shoes, and then I got Funko Pops. And then I also got more stuff up there, just boxes, my little Mandalorian section. Yeah, literally everything on the wall shelves is like negotiable. Like, all this stuff could just literally move there, and then I could put different collectibles up there, you know? These boys will probably stay here because nothing else will fit in this spot, because my closet literally opens up and it like doesn't interfere with the Funko Pops. Like, nothing else is as thin to the wall as these, so that's why they sit so perfectly. I have them all the way up to this stopper there, but that's how that works. That's my setup. All right, I just remembered my mouse. So This mouse I didn't actually upgrade. This is still the same mouse I had before this whole video, but what I did is I upgraded the grips of the mouse. As you can see, fresh grips. Now I just got these off AliExpress. They literally costed $2, but then the shipping cost like $6 or $8. So I just decided to buy two because if I'm paying for that much for shipping, I might as well get a spare one just in case. So far they've held up pretty good, you know. I recorded a video earlier about it. At that time, I was praising it. I was saying it was like so good. And don't get me wrong, it's still good. It makes the mouse look so much better. But when I took off the side grips that came with it, and I put these on, you can actually like really feel, I guess, like the skeleton of the mouse. Like you can really feel the imperfections inside. It's hard to see it on camera, but believe me when I say that it just does not feel quite right. Doesn't feel as padded. So I might actually end up upgrading mouse later on in the year or next year. But at least these grips stopped me from upgrading like now, you know? It's nice looking, but just you can really feel it in the thumbs and in the middle. It's really just in the middle of the grip itself, and it's not the best feeling, but I still suck at Valorant either way, whether I had good grips or not. So it's nothing big, but I just wanted to throw an update that it's not as perfect, I guess, as what I made it out to be in the original video when I was installing the grips itself. But yeah, it works. Not 10 out of 10, but it was $2 at the end of the day. It's $2. That about wraps up my setup upgrades for the past 2 months. And to be honest, I think it turned out really good. I got some new lights for the ambience. I've got the monitor arms, the mouse pad, mouse side grips. Now, if you guys actually do want a setup tour, I'm more than happy to make one. I'll probably make one either way. And I got this as well that I want to make a video about too. Kind of an impulse buy, but this will probably be my next video. I've had this keyboard since 2019. Same time I got my old mouse pad, and I think it was time for an upgrade, and I wanted to go for something quite a bit different. So check out this video when it comes out. Hopefully it'll be soon. Hopefully I don't procrastinate it like I did for this video, but look out for that. Look out for my future uploads. And thanks for making it this far in the video, you know. I really appreciate having you guys here. And I hope you guys will join me when I spend even more money on more tech, more gadgets for this YouTube video, for my setup, just for me in general. So yeah, that's about all I have to say for this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.